Alright, hey. This goes out to... Oh, I knew I was going to mess her name up. Something Mocha Latte. All them mocha lattes. And she wanted me to do a video about people who are going to be affected after the collapse, after shit hits the fan, after world without rule of law, and the folks that are going to be affected because they don't have medicine anymore. That one right there, mocha latte, all them mocha lattes, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for some folks. But before I get into that, I just wanted to show you guys, because I really do practice what I preach. I know it looks like a jungle behind me. This is actually my bench that I keep outside. These are wild cantaloupes. Listen to me, wild cantaloupes that have just grown. I planted these things 3 years ago, and every year they keep coming back. And I put up a little makeshift fence to keep my dogs out of my garden. And as you can tell, all of this is cantaloupes. And if I move these things around, matter of fact, I'm just gonna go down here because I know it's one right here. I'll just show you guys, just in case you're one of those folks that have never ever seen stuff growing. That's a cantaloupe. And a little baby watermelon right there. This is a fig tree. And all this stuff I planted in my backyard here in the city. Which brings me actually to my topic. What are you gonna do when the grid goes down, shit hits the fan, Tiawaki, world without rule of law? What are you gonna do? And you depend on medicines to live or to even stay healthy. What are you going to do? Well, I'm gonna tell you, I was one of those people starting January of this year. I was on all kind of meds for blood pressure, cholesterol, all that kind of crap. And I'll be honest with you, and you're not gonna like this, okay, y'all? So if you haven't subscribed, I'm gonna tell you now, go ahead and subscribe, because if you fall into this one category, which most of us are in, you're not gonna like this video. So I'm telling you up front. But I'm telling you this because, one, it needs to be said, and two, I love you enough to tell you the truth. I'm gonna be one of those few people that you follow on YouTube that when you ask them a question, you ask them to do a video, they're gonna think about it and going to give you the honest to God's truth. So here we go. Most of us in America, I can't speak for anybody outside America, even though I have actually been to 32 countries. Most of us in America, get this, make sure nobody's looking. Most of us are fat. And because of our diet here in America, which is the standard American diet, most of us are unhealthy because of what we put in our body. This is Bella, y'all. Say hello to Miss Bella. Hey, Bella Bean. So, because of our diet, if you show me somebody's diet, I'll show you their God. Okay? Now, if your diet consists of fried chicken, pork loin, beef steak, Taco Bell, Burger King, Chanelos, Rallies, Checkers. If your diet consists of those, and that's like a majority of your diet, 90% of the time you're probably on some medicine. It just is what it is, okay? And if you're on meds now and you're concerned, and I'm just picking on all that mocha latte because she asked the question, and I'm sure she was asking for a friend. And I'm trying to do this in a way where it's informational and not sound like it's fussing, because that's the last thing I ever want to do, because I was there 7-8 months ago. Like I said, I was on the medication, but since then I have totally come off of all meds, period. All meds, everything. And what happened, I got to there comes a time, I didn't turn my chimes off, y'all, I'm sorry. There comes a time in a person's life when you have to say enough is enough. I'm getting in my tent because for some reason the mosquitoes are eating me alive today. And I choose not to be eaten up by the mosquitoes. Now if the dogs come outside, they're going to come and try to jump through the tent, which is not going to happen because I'm closing everything up. And I'm going to do another video probably right after this one and just show you guys my tent and why I like to sleep in the tent. Even though I live in the city, just give me some little ventilation going here. So, if you're the kind of person that is living and you are dependent on medication, you have got, listen to me, while you still have time, you have got to get yourself healthy enough to the point where you can come off meds. It's imperative. It's, I don't even know what's more what's more impressionable but bold than imperative. I got my tent hooked up too, y'all. I got all kind of stuff out here to just make it comfortable. As you can tell, I'm out here all the time. So, just give you a little background story. The start of 2019, I was 200 something pounds. I wasn't weighing myself at the time, but I was close to like 250, 260. I was a big boy. And between these January the 8th and March around the 17th, 18th, I dropped like 61 pounds. And if you look at my starting weight, it was probably close to 100. Like I said, I just wasn't weighing back at my heaviest because I was scared of the scales. I just wouldn't weigh. And I got to a point where I was like, you know, enough is enough. And you have got to get to that point too where you're saying enough is enough. I can't do this any longer. I cannot live and thrive the way I'm doing it. I'm addicted to food. I'm addicted to ho-hos, Twinkies, buns, M&Ms. I'm still addicted to M&Ms, by the way. But if that's the most of your diet, you're going to be in trouble, okay? Now, are there some things that you can do naturally? Yes. But, in my opinion, the fastest and the best way to do something is just to do it the fastest and the quickest way. It's going to suck and it's going to hurt either way. So you might as well do it and just get the results and get it over and done with. That's just my opinion. Now, will medical professionals tell you different? Yes. Will your family tell you different? Yes. I've had people that I was leading through. This is some crazy ish right here. I've had people that I was leading through a water fast. Listen to what I'm saying. And they were 300 something pounds. I'm talking about big, huge. And their own mama convinced them to come off fast, even though they had lost like 25 pounds in a week. Their mama told them to come off fast. How you gonna be grown? Your mama tell you to do something, but their mama told them to come off fast because it was unhealthy. What? Nobody, I don't care who you are, unless you're Shaquille O'Neal, nobody should be weighing 300 pounds. Okay? That's just the God's honest truth right there. And I can't be nothing but honest. That's all I know. So, if you are on life-saving medication now, and I've seen people come off of some of everything. Come off insulin, come off heart medicine, hypertension. I've seen it damn near reversed. If it hadn't been reversed, I've seen it where it was drastically reduced. And if you're to the point where you're taking meds and you're taking meds to stay alive, what kind of quality of life is that? What kind of quality? Oh, well, I would love to go to a theme park today, but I gotta take my insulin. I know once I take my insulin, I ain't gonna be feeling good. I ain't gonna be feeling good to walk around for 5 miles. What kind of life is that? And that used to be me. I used to be like, nah, babe, we can't do that because, you know, once I get off work, I ain't gonna feel like, you know, going to the park and walking around for a couple 2 or 3 miles. I don't want to do that, you know. So, if you're interested in getting your life to the point, and getting your body to the point where you're in control, your mind is in control of your body. Because see, right now, most of our stomachs are in control of our bodies. Sad but true. It just is what it is. I'm telling the truth right now. But if you're interested in getting yourself to the point where your Your mind controls your body. They're looking for me. They don't know where I am. They can hear me, but they're like, where is he? Oh my goodness. Here I am, Bella. She sees me now. So, if you're interested in getting yourself to the point where I told you guys they're going to try to get in, where you are trying to get your mind over your body, visit me at fastingweightloss.info or hit me up on a comment here, and I will help you get on a regimen and a program where you can take control. And possibly, I can't make any health claims, of course. I'm not a medical professional or anything like that. But I did it. I helped myself do it. My wife has come off a majority of her medicines. My mom, oh my God, my mom went to the doctor, and the doctor just looked at her weight and looked at how she was looking and took her off half. And my mom has had a heart. She's a heart patient. Took her off half her meds just off of the teachings that I teach in my group. Believe that or not. So, the moral of the story is, if you're on life-saving, life-treating medication now, get yourself where you've either drastically reduced the dosage or you have totally replaced and reversed what you're doing, because when shit hits the fan and you're not able to get your drugs anymore, sad. You're going to die a slow, agonizing, pitiful, hard, trifling death. And I don't know how else to put it, but that's just the honest to God's truth. So, hopefully that wasn't too harsh, but it is the truth, okay? And I really truly believe that, as a scripture that I quote all the time and I live by, and I really truly believe in it, it says, "Given it shall be given unto you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, shall men give into your bosom." And I believe that I've been blessed with a second chance in life. I believe I've been blessed with this platform to talk with you guys and to build this to the point. This is something I love to do. I love helping people, and I love telling my story because I know it's going to be beneficial to some. Am I going to be everybody's cup of tea? No, I know better. Okay? Everybody didn't like Obama, and everybody don't like Trump. That's why we have different presidents every 4 to 8 years. So whatever spectrum you're on, whether you love me or hate me, you got to respect it. I'm going to tell you the truth. So thank you so much. Latte, mocha latte. I think that's what it is. But I want to shout you out. Thank you for asking that question. And hopefully that wasn't too harsh. Okay? But it was the truth. Get yourself together now while you still have time, okay? And trust me, I think the mosquitoes bit me on the face somewhere. Trust me, it's gonna suck either way. So you might as well just go and get the suckage out now. Change your palate. Take back control of your life and your diet now while you have a choice and a chance, as opposed to later when you don't have that choice. All right, guys. Thank you. And if you have not subscribed, please, sir, please, ma'am, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100. If you have ideas, I want to do a giveaway. If you have ideas, y'all know I'm plant-based, and I was thinking about maybe doing a knife cutlery set. Then I thought about it. I was like, oh, if somebody gets cut, that might come back on me. So I'm thinking about doing y'all some glass straws or either some wooden utensils. But you guys, if you got some ideas about some things, I want to do a random drawing. I don't really know how to set it up. I don't even know how to have you guys to sign up for it. But to show appreciation to you guys for helping me build to 100, I want to do some kind of drawing. So if you guys, I got ideas. If you got some kind of website I can do where we can go sign up and it'll do a random draw, shoot me the link, please, because I want to do something like that. Okay? I think we're sitting at right about 40. I'm like 39 right now, so we're swiftly approaching 100. Once we get to 100, I want to put everybody in a pot in a pool and do a drawing. Okay? No cost to you guys. It's gonna come out of my pocket. So thank you for being here, and remember, I love you enough to tell you the truth. Y'all be blessed.